Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about a new app which has been launched in the market named as Student Center, that is Stu-C. So we're going to talk about this education app and its specs and my suggestions and everything in this video. So before talking about this app, is what is the main hook, like what is the main aim of this app, in the sense like nowadays all around our country, like there are lots of exams, maybe from LKG, UKG, first standard, second standard to any higher exams, GATE, NEET, IIT, JEE, any sort of exams, government exams, state exams. There are numerous of exams which is happening around our country, and for this all exams, lots of people are again and again applying, and still the numbers are keeping on increasing itself. So this is the first thing, and the next thing is, for all these exams, all people around our country need something named as books, like references, like where can I prepare for it. So for keeping this thing in mind, lots of people will buy books, guides or notes, PDFs, but nowadays only some like people are going to NPTEL videos or YouTube videos, tutorials, courses. Like there are lots of stuff which is going on, and there is always no end for education as well in our country and around the globe as well. So keeping that thing in mind, lots of this book related companies, like education related book publishing companies and so, they have increased the price of the books. Everyone knows about it. The price of for any guides or any books are somewhat costly. So when compared to, like, when you just see the price, like it is so high, even a normal people can't afford it. Some books are like too costly. It is like 3,000, 4,000 and so. So keeping that thing in mind, to make a good solution for this Stu-C Center, like this app has been launched, where you can sell or you can buy your books. Like it may be books or even some notes or study materials, PPTs, presentations, any kind of things which you don't want to use it again, like you feel like okay, it is done, like because nowadays lots of people are working and still you might have some 10th or 12th books in your home, or some college books or some college notes and so, which you don't want further in your life. You're not going to use it again. So what you can do is you can just sell it at a reasonable price for those people who really need it. So that is what the base idea of this Stu-C Center. So for this app, it is quite good. It's available on both Play Store and App Store. You can directly download it. I'll put the links in the description. So what you can do is, just after installing, for creating an account, you can either choose Facebook or LinkedIn or Google. So after that, you'll be having two options in front of you, like you're going to be a buyer or a seller. So first we'll be talking about the seller part. So for seller part, what you have to do is you have to take the photo of the book, and then you have to give some information and what is your price, like what is the price which you're planning to sell it. So those things you have to give, and then you have to submit. You have to give your address and like which course, which year the books, and a small description, all kind of things you have to do, and then you can directly publish your ad. So this is what the seller is going to do. On the other side, if you're a buyer, like if you're planning to buy some books, you can just go and you can choose for any notes or anything you want, and there you can go through the different ads which is being given by the sellers. So there you can choose any books you want, and you feel okay, this is a considerable amount, I'm ready to pay. Or else if you feel this price is somewhat high, and so then you can chat with the seller there. So there is an option where you can chat with the seller and you can come to a normal conclusion, like okay, if it is fine for you, you can proceed there, or you can pay the money and you can get your books, or else like you can just leave those things and you can get back to your normal day-to-day life. So this is what the base area of this full app. And coming more to it, like what they have brought a new feature here is iWish. Like iWish is a new feature where the seller and the buyer can be used this iWish as a good option for them, in the sense like for buyers, like if they have gone through all the materials and source, all the availability things, and they feel like okay, something is missing, like I'm not getting the right book, and so then you can go for this iWish option, where you can ask like I need a book like this from this author and which edition. If anyone has, you can give me, and I'm ready to pay this much amount of money, and you're in which location, and so you can give all sort of address and all kind of stuffs there. And suppose the sellers also can see this wish list, so where they can just see, okay, like these are the books which are available by different peoples around our country. So if any one of those sellers have those books, then they'll contact, and then you can just pay the money, like all kind of those stuff, and you can get your book. So this feature is quite useful and quite effective. So this is what the base idea of this full StuC center. You can 100% use it, there is going to be no issues. But what is the small drawback which I personally feel here is there is no verification for both buyer and seller. So this is what a main problem I personally felt, because like if some people is planning to sell some books, he may be true or he may be spam, like he may be fraud, like he can just take the money and he can't give the book. Like there is some people who are still there. So keeping that thing in mind, this app, like the developers of this app is not asking any personal contact details, like personal details like Aadhaar card, PAN card, address proofs, nothing. They are not. They are just asking to just sign in with some Google mail ID or LinkedIn profile. So you can't say that those things are going to be right. So keeping that thing in point, I feel this is a quite issue, so which they may change it in their next update. Same as well for the seller point, like for buyer point. So for buyers also, they don't have to give any personal information, anything. You don't have to even create an account. Like just open, just go in, and you can start selling your books, start buying your books, and you can just come to a conclusion. This is what the thing. But what is the thing is, you can use this platform for selling ebooks. Like if you have some ebooks, you can sell it, or else if you have some notes or anything, you can just scan it and you can send it via drives. Like you can create a common folder and both can join, like creating links. You can contact via mails and those, and then when the people enters, you can just ask him to download the soft copy, like make him offline. Then you can make the payments and all kind of stuff. You can do some sort like of things, but buying a new book and so is not a good option under this app for me personally, because some books will be too costly, like 500, 1000, 2000 and so. And if suppose if you're paying them, if they are not giving you back, then there is going to be a big issue for you. So make sure that they are true, and if you have any doubts related to them, like they feel like they are like cheating you or anything, please don't go further. Just stop it there and end the conversation. So that's it. And for keeping this in mind, what the app developers have done is, in the chat option there will be an option where you can spam, like you can give their fraud and so on. So you can give like some general comments about the seller only. That's it. So anything moving further, you can't do anything. So in the sense, like they may pretend like they are good, but after getting money, they can just cut your calls, they can just block you. There are lots of things which is happening right now, like lots of fraud, cheats and everything is happening. So make sure that you stay alert and you don't fall into their pit. So that is a small note which I want to say here. But on the whole, this app is good. For seller point of views, you can 100% use this, and please make sure you give a less amount, like maybe 50, 100, 200 will work for you. Whereas if you go for 500, 1000 and so, lots of people will think. So that's it. So this is my suggestion about this app. You can go for it. There is going to be no issues, but this note, make sure. So that's it. So with this, I'll just end this video. So if you have any doubts related to this app, please comment below. I'll pakka reply to it. So hope so you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. So like this content, I'll just meet you in the next video. So till then, peace from K Square. Bye.